Is this the beginning of the end for Blackpool Pleasure Beach? As the sun sets over Blackpool Pleasure Beach, whispers of change echo through the park. Could this be the twilight of an era, or the dawn of a thrilling new chapter? Join me as we uncover the secrets behind the scenes and explore whether this iconic amusement park is facing its final ride or gearing up for a spectacular comeback. Hold on tight, because this update might just surprise you here on Mad About Coasters. Founded nearly 130 years ago, it is one of the world's most iconic amusement parks that has been providing thrills and unforgettable happy memories for generations of thrill seekers and families alike, and is home to some of Britain's oldest roller coasters, including the iconic Big Dipper, which celebrated its 100th birthday in the 2023 season. But on the 24th of March 2025, Blackpool Pleasure Beach sadly announced that it's being forced to close 5 of its rides and cuts its staff numbers as a result of suffering a devastating 2.7 million pre-tax loss in the 2024 season. It comes after the park revealed just last month that 5 smaller rides, the Eddie Stobart Convoy, Alpine Rally, Thompson Carousel, Gallopers and Red Arrow Skyforce would all be shut during the 2025 season, which began in February half term. The park also announced that it would be reducing its opening hours for the 2025 season, along with looking at how they profile the opening and closing times of both individual rides and the park itself, with a view to maximising efficiency and therefore cost, whilst balancing it with achieving great customer satisfaction. The park also revealed, as well, a series of energy efficiency actions taken at the site, including LED lights and a new staff canteen with a ground source heat pump. They also said visitor numbers still haven't yet recovered to pre-pandemic levels, and they can't see it changing in the short term. It's not all bad news though, with the park recently announcing the very exciting news of a new £8.7 million Intamin Gyro swing coming to the park next year, the reimagining of river caves, and of course the relaunch of Launchpad, which is opening in spring this year. As most of you will know, the park has been really struggling in recent years because of various different factors that are beyond their control, such as a decline in visitor numbers due to the lasting effects of the pandemic and the ongoing cost of living crisis, plus the soaring costs for the park itself too. And whilst the recent updates I've discussed in this vlog do worry me a little for the future of the park we all love so dearly, I personally think that the park will adapt, bounce back and be just fine going forward, and will have an exciting, bright future ahead of them, despite experiencing the incredibly challenging times that they have been in recent times. It isn't the first extremely challenging time that the park has faced though, as they were on the verge of bankruptcy back in 2004, but they adapted, bounced back and are still with us today, thankfully. I think if they can survive and recover from that, they can survive anything, but it's still heartbreaking to see them really struggling nevertheless. What impact do you think these developments could have on the local economy and tourism and the park itself? Do you think the changes made will be enough to secure the park's long-term future? Please do share your opinions with me in the comments section. So, what do you think the future holds for Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Could these recent new developments signify the beginning of the end for them? Or is this the start of an exciting new era for them? Please let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments section. So to sum things up, do I think developments signify the beginning of the end for the park? Absolutely not. I think they have a very bright and exciting future ahead of them, and these changes are happening in preparation for that. And as some of you may have already seen, the park has today, which is the 27th of March 2025, actually released a statement confirming this and reassuring us that despite last season's financial losses, the park is here to stay, and that the recent changes are all part of their plan for the future to allow them to invest in the park going forwards, which is the best news. So after the initial worry about the park's potential future following the park's announcement of the recent developments, including the substantial financial loss, ride closures, staff cuts and changes to the opening times of both the rides and the park, we needn't have worried at all, as it's all part of the park's plan to secure a bright, exciting future. The park has actually said that although the opening hours are being adjusted, the park will actually be open longer this season than last, due to more late night riding events and the season being longer too. Are you looking forward to seeing what the future looks like at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Please do let me know in the comments section. And if you've not yet watched my vlog from the 2025 opening weekend of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, please do go and check it out. You can find it either on the channel itself, and I'll also put a link to it down in the description too. You can also find links to Mad About Coaster's social media pages in the description, and also in the About section on the channel as well. I'll also include a link to my playlist that features every video on the channel down in the description too, if you want to go and check that out. Well, that just about brings me to the end of this update. If you enjoyed this video, it'd mean the world to me if you could smash that like button, as that helps my channel massively. And if you like all things roller coasters and theme parks, please also consider subscribing and supporting the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so you never miss another new video that I upload. And that leaves me with one final thing to say. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.